Free Comic Book Day Mini-Con is coming the first Saturday in May, May 2nd. We are giving away 20,000 comics, way more than we gave away last year. Plus, we have Free Comic Book Day month, which entitles you to free stuff all month long. Free Comic Book Day, May 2nd. You guys have heard me say it 1,000 times. You've met a bunch of our guests. Today, you're going to get to meet the West Coast Avengers. 20,000 comic books were given away. We've got at least 20 writers, artists, bunch of groups coming down, and you guys will remember from last year the West Coast Avengers were here, and they're going to be here again. Thank you guys for coming down.
Thanks for having us.
Of course. Well, go ahead and introduce yourself and tell us a little bit about what the West Coast Avengers do.
Well, I'm November, and
I'm Casserole.
We're
Casserole?
with the West.
It's a food pun. I like food.
Oh, all right, fair enough.
We're with the West Coast Avengers. What the West Coast Avengers is we're a costuming group. We love Marvel, mostly Avengers, but we also support Disney and DC. We'll have all kinds of superheroes, maybe a couple of princesses down on the day, and we go to conventions, we do charity work. What we're going to be doing this weekend is we'll be down here outside of the comic book shop. We'll be raffling off tickets, we'll be taking pictures with you guys, and all of the raffle ticket proceeds will go to the Shriners Children's Hospital.
And we'll get into the raffle and we'll get into all that. And afterwards, you guys are actually going down to the hospital,
yes.
Correct? And you did that last year. How did that go?
They
It was a lot of fun.
were so excited to get so many comic books and have this big experience that they never get to do because they're stuck inside.
That's great. And then you guys come down in costumes, and they must absolutely love that. Because
Oh, yeah.
how many people are in your group?
Oh, I've lost track.
Yeah,
there's
it
at
varies
least
every time
there's
we
at
go.
least well total I think we have at least 50 people.
Mhm.
That's impressive.
But
That's,
yeah.
that's really good. Now, last year, both of you were here.
Yes.
And you came as Black Widow,
Yes.
and you came as Gwen Stacy.
Mhm.
I'm surprised you didn't do a Spider-Gwen.
I know, right? My friend actually just did that. She's really good. Yeah.
Okay. Now, you're coming this year as the Incredibles.
Yes.
Okay, that's awesome. Do we have any idea who else is coming?
Supergirl will be there, along with I believe Captain America is coming. Who else was coming? So far?
Maybe Black Widow?
Oh yes, Black
Okay.
Widow's coming. She is.
All right, what's a Free Comic Book Day without Black Widow?
Yeah.
I guess it's just a thing.
Yeah.
Well, that's great. It's going to be a lot of fun, and as you said, you guys are going to be outside. You guys can buy your tickets. They'll be going up and down the line. So each raffle ticket is only $1. I mean, how can you not buy one? How can you not buy 20? Here's just a sample of some of the things you guys are going to get. There's going to be more added as we go along. We're going to do posts. We're going to keep you updated on it. And of course, when you come here on Free Comic Book Day, we will have them there for you to see. So, I mean, there's trades. There's posters that are signed. Who's that signed by?
The voice actor of Princess Bubblegum.
There you go, by Princess Bubblegum. We've got more Adventure Time stuff. You got Buffy, you got Storm. There's going to be a ton of trades and more coming. Plus, if you buy the raffle tickets, randomly we're going to get drawn, or we're going to draw tickets for Sac City Rollers throughout the day, as well as Top Cow Productions will be down here. They're going to be giving away signed books for raffle tickets. And all of it goes to a great cause, so how can you not? So aside from Free Comic Book Day and the Shriners Hospital, what else do you guys have planned? Anything else coming up?
For our organization.
Organization or for you guys?
Wizard World Sacramento.
Okay, now are you going as West Coast or are you going by yourself?
I don't think some people from West Coast are going, but I don't think that we're going to have a big organized group. We just had WonderCon, and we all got together for WonderCon.
That was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
That looked like it was absolutely
We had a
amazing.
huge DC gathering with West Coast Avengers, and that was so much fun.
Okay, and did you guys go as the Incredibles?
No, for DC, I went as Black Widow.
And I was
Okay.
Wonder Girl.
Yeah.
Okay, nice.
Mhm.
Which version of Wonder Girl?
Donna Troy. With the red suit and the yellow stars.
Wait, did I say
Really?
Black Widow?
Uh-huh.
Yes.
I meant Poison Ivy. What am I thinking?
Okay, Poison Ivy,
It
that
was
makes
Poison
sense.
Ivy, big red hair.
Yes, that makes perfect sense.
All the red
So,
hair.
so at Wizard World, they'll be able to see you guys too. They'll be able to take pictures.
Yes.
Not me.
No.
But her. I'm going to be on vacation.
I'll be there. I'll be
Yeah.
an Incredible. I'll be Mrs. Incredible.
All by herself.
Well,
But-
my
I thought it was about
husband's
the
going to
family.
be.
Uh,
Where's my super suit?
Really?
Yes.
That is awesome. I didn't think he cosplayed.
He's first time.
Okay, well there you go. There's a special reason to go to, down to WonderCon.
Frozen
Um,
will be there.
What's that?
Frozen will be there.
What do you mean? Frozen?
Wizard World.
Frozen?
Frozone.
Frozone. I was thinking, like, is Elsa going to be there? She
Let it
probably
go.
will.
Frozone in Elsa's dress.
I've seen that. That's pretty cute.
So West Coast Avengers and cosplay seems to be a big part of both of your lives.
Mm-hmm.
And this isn't something that's just casual. This is something that takes a lot of work and a lot of effort and a lot of prep. What is it that got you into this?
Into cosplay?
Into the cosplay and then into West Coast Avengers.
I found cosplay by looking online at videos, those videographer videos. I saw one of Fanime about 4 years ago, and after I saw it, I was just like, oh my god, this looks awesome. So I decided to get into it. And at one of my first conventions, I met Carla, and then she got me into the West Coast Avengers in, I think, May. So it was like 3 years ago that I did my first hospital visit, and I had so much fun. So yeah.
What was the first costume you did then for Fanime?
For Fanime, I mean, I had one before that. The first costume that I did officially was this Pokemon trainer from the Black and White games, because she's like the main trainer. Yeah, I did.
Was it a black and white costume?
It was.
It was. See, there we go. That's,
I guess.
See,
Yeah.
That's what you have to do. You can't just throw these costumes together. It
I
has
had to
mean
look through my
something.
closet and find it, and then I had to make the hat myself. So
That's
it was
great.
It was a project the first time I did it.
So then name off a few. What else have you done? I mean, we've got Incredibles, we got Gwen Stacy, we got Pokemon.
Yeah, I did Ariel. I've done Violet. I've done Shadowcat from X-Men. Recently, I did that at WonderCon. I did Wonder Girl, Donna Troy. I've done, man, whenever people ask me, I can't remember off the top
I love
of
that.
my
I can't
head.
remember, but in the last 4 years, she's already named like 8. So what about you?
I got into cosplay right after high school. During high school, my sister said, come to a convention, I think you'll like it. We both liked Digimon and Pokemon growing up. And I went to Saki Anime back when it was at the Scottish Rite Temple.
Wow, that was, yeah.
And I was so bored. There was nothing
Okay.
to do. But, so we ended up going to like the mall later instead of like, okay, we're here for like a half an hour, let's go. However, what I did like was I liked looking at all the artists' artwork, and I really liked the people dressed up in costumes. I said, what is this? It's not Halloween. And so then I looked it up later, and my sister said, oh yeah, it's called
That's
cosplay.
awesome.
My sister said it's called cosplay. I was like, oh, I need to look into this. And so I went online and I looked it up, and there's all these great cosplayers. Back in the day, there was cosplay.com. Nobody really uses it anymore. And it's a great resource for looking up all different kinds of costumes and people. So
That was definitely what I first
a
used
couple
too.
months later, I went to my first convention, AX, in 2007. It was horrible.
I'm surprised you kept going. Everything she went to was like
Horrible. It
absolutely
was
horrible.
horrible. It was hot. I had blisters on my feet from the heels. I dressed up in this costume that did not fit me. My grandma made it for me, bless her soul, but I didn't do a test fit. So it was like really high, and it was Sailor Venus, and I had to wear little shorts underneath. It was bad. But I gave it another try, and my second costume was Terra from Teen Titans. And it was from the animated show, and I had so much more fun because I did it with girlfriends. And we were the three, Starfire, Raven, and Terra.
That's perfect.
And so then from there, I was like, okay, this is more fun, and I'm comfortable. Comfortable costumes. It's all about comfortable costumes. And then with the West Coast Avengers, I don't even know how I got into it. I think it was maybe through my friend Dan
Okay.
Proctor. He was friends with this guy named Mark Chulin, and they're like, hey, you dress up as, I dressed up as Jubilee one time. They said, we like your Jubilee, you should be a part of our group. And we ended up doing like hospital visits and stuff.
There he
and
goes.
I don't even remember the first one I went to, but I was Rapunzel. I remember
Okay.
that. Yeah.
So they liked your Jubilee costume and invited you to be an Avenger, and you went as Rapunzel.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm always
The
Rapunzel.
kids
Okay.
love the Disney princesses.
That's very true.
That's
That makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
And then here we are today, May 2nd, coming up quick. So now, where can they find you guys online to see where you're going to be, what you're going to be doing?
You can check our website. It's Facebook.com, and look up the West Coast Avengers. We'll be posting updates on what we'll be doing at the comic book shop, who will be there, and
Is there anything that you guys want to promote, personally, like sites you do for cosplay or things like that? All right.
Support the West Coast Avengers.
Yes, there we go.
Because all the proceeds go to the children's hospital that we saw at the raffle.
Okay, that's perfect, you guys. Make sure you stop by their booth, or if any of these ladies or anyone else comes down the line, make sure you purchase at least a ticket. I'm thinking you can do 10. So, thank you both for coming down,
thank you very
and
much.
I will see you guys
Yeah,
on
thank
the
you.
2nd.
Bye.